Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how I created this look using only e.l.f. products. So if you would like to see, please keep watching. Okay, so to start, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. BB cream, and this is in the shade Fair. And I love this stuff. Actually, it's almost gone, if you can tell. I do love this stuff. It is pretty full coverage for BB cream. I'm actually very impressed with this. So I put that on the back of my hand, and then I'm using a damp blending sponge, and I'm just going to pat that all over my face. So once I have that applied, I'm going to use this concealer, this under eye concealer and highlighter, and I have the shade Fair. And I haven't used it yet. It's actually been sitting in my drawer of all of my unused, unopened products. So just give me a sec. Okay. So first I'm going to use the actual concealer side, and then I'm going to put a little bit of the highlighter on. Now for this, I'm going to go in a upside down triangle shape under my eye to get the most coverage that I can. And then once I make that triangle, I'm just going to take a few dabs of the light part and go along the top of my cheekbones to highlight. And I'm going to blend that out with my damp blending sponge again. I'm going to put a little bit of it on my eyelids to prime them. Okay, so you see this eye is a little bit lighter than this eye, so I'm going to do the same thing on my left eye. And because we don't want just our under eyes to be highlighted, we want to highlight some of the highest points on our face, I'm going to use the concealer side again and just highlight a few other areas of my face. My forehead, down my nose, a little bit on my upper lip Cupid's bow area, and a little bit on my chin. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to blend it out with my sponge. Okay, and to set all of that, I'm going to use, first for my under eyes, I'm going to use this high definition under eye setting powder. And I'm just going to pat that under my eyes. Just to make sure that concealer is set and it doesn't crease. So now that our base is set, I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer Duo in Saint Lucia. And that's what it looks like. Obviously, I like and use this product. So first one I'm going to use is the bronzer, and I'm just going to use a little fluffy brush here, swirl it around, tap off the excess, and then just kind of bronze up my face. I'm not doing anything super dramatic with this look, so I'm just gonna bronze up my face a bit. I'm going to take a little bit and go down the sides of my nose, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I have a fairly sizable nose, so I'm just gonna run that a little bit down the sides and then under my bottom lip. And that's it for the bronzer part. I'm going to use this big fluffy brush for the blush portion. Once again, I'm just swirling that around, tapping off the excess, and putting that on the apples of my cheeks. And I'm swiping backwards to meet up with the bronzer at my hairline. And when I am done with that, I am going to use this e.l.f. blush, and let's be serious, there's no way this is actually a blush. It's in the shade Gotta Glow. Can you please tell me who could ever use this as a blush? I'd like to know. Anyways, I'm using this as the highlight for my cheekbones. So I'm just taking a little brush, doing the same thing, tapping off the excess, and then running that on the tops of my cheekbones. I'm also going to take that and put it everywhere that I put the concealer. So a little bit on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, on my Cupid's bow, and on my chin. Moving on to the eyes and eyebrows. Since I don't have an actual e.l.f. eyebrow product or any e.l.f. eyeshadows, I'm going to use the bronzer. It's going to be very multi-purpose. It is a little warmer than my actual brows, so I am going to use that with the tiniest little brush. This is an e.l.f. professional concealer brush. I'm going to use that to fill in my eyebrows. As long as I have a warmer than my actual eyebrows shade, I feel like I'll be okay to use it for filling in my brows. And I'm not going to be filling them in super dramatically. I'm just, giving myself a little bit of an arch. It's not too bad. That's not bad. bad. Huh, it's the first time I've ever done that. I'm pretty impressed. I'm actually going to be using that bronzer for the eyeshadow as well. It's going to be very multi-purpose. So I'm just taking a fluffy blending brush and swirling it around like I've done every single time, tapping off the excess, and I'm just going to be concentrating this mainly in my crease because I'm not going for a super dramatic eye look today. Also, I don't have the products to do it, so there's that. Blending like crazy because this is pretty pigmented. Didn't realize. You know, one shadow look. Hi, buddy. Hi, big guy. This cat basically lives on my bed. He's lucky he's cute and gets away with it. I'm gonna use a different blending brush. One a little fluffier so that way I can like blend it all over. To highlight my brow bone and my inner corner, I'm going to use that same highlighter that I used on my cheekbones and Got a Glow. Just putting that on the inner corners to open up my eyes some more and on my brow bone. I'm also going to put the bronzer on my lower lash line. Okay, for liner, I'm actually just going to be using this e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, and this is in the shade Black. I'm only going to be lining my upper lid, and I'm sorry if I go out of frame, but I need to get pretty close to my mirror. I also can't talk while I do it because I need full concentration. Have you seen those memes where it's like, don't be afraid around liquid eyeliner, it can smell your fear? I'm not even winging it out because for me to be able to do that on camera without fucking it up, chances are pretty slim. That's it. That's as good as it gets. Now I'm going to quickly curl my lashes and apply some mascara. And the mascara that I'm using is this e.l.f. Volume Plumping Mascara. So I've actually never used this, so I'm going to see how it turns out. Okay, here goes nothing. That is a big wand. I don't normally like ones this big. Meh. Look at that. This thing's massive. Okay. Well, I do not find this very voluminous at all. I just find it annoyingly giant. And with such a giant wand, I, of course, got some on my eyelid. So I just have to wait a couple minutes for that to dry, and then I can just take it off with a Q-tip. Stuff is not that great. And then I'm just going to curl my lashes on my left eye and apply some more of that crappy mascara. Well, how come it looks better on my left eye than it does on my right eye? What the hell? Well, I guess that's as good as it gets. For lips, since I went with such a simple looking eye, I'm going to go with a really bold lip, and I'm using this matte lip color in the shade Rich Red. So that way at least some portion of our face pops out. This is a lot more pinky than I imagined. Well, it's bold, that's for sure. Yikes. I'm not used to wearing red lips, so. Well, I mean, aside from the mascara, I do actually like everything. This lip. Oh boy. It looks a lot more pink off camera than it does on camera. Like, a little more toned down? I don't know. It just looks super bright on camera. Okay. But yeah, other than the mascara, I actually like this look. Even the lip. I'm just not used to it. I'm used to wearing like nude or pink or like a mauve color. It's doable. Okay. So, that's all she wrote. If you like these kinds of videos, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click subscribe and leave me some comments down below about what you think and what brands you think I should try to do a full face tutorial on next time. Okay? Until next time, I'll talk to you later.